Hi everyone, this is Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. So today it's Sunday and I just wanted to relax, do a little, or try to do a little art journaling. It's actually Friday for me and I was feeling extremely unmotivated today. I don't know why. We have those days. And I thought, you know what, I think I'll just do a page and hopefully find some inspiration in the creating of this. So I'm here and I'm bringing you guys along. I'm just spreading out some clear gesso on the top of my page. I love the fact that I can pull these pages out and then I can put them back in. I can't remember, what is this kind of notebook called? Called something. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't really say here. Anyway, it's one from Walmart actually. It's just a mixed media one. But I just really love the wide, I don't remember what that's called. Maybe if one of you know, you can let me know. I heard someone say it just the other day, one of my favorite people to watch, and I can't remember what she called it. But you can remove it, and it's nice because then you've got the flat surface and you don't have to worry about, getting stuff on it. I'm going to go run and get a glass of water really quick for my brushes, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. All right, so let's get motivated. We'll see, right? I'm gonna try. Put my brush in the water, and I just pulled out a few things that I think I will lay out. I'm gonna use my matte medium here in this project, probably for gluing things down. Okay, and I got hair. Our wonderful little kitties, their hair is always everywhere. So I was thinking I'm going to do some, I don't know, burgundies, lavenders, pinks, that kind of color combination today. I have some kind of maroonish cheesecloth here that I'm going to put down for some texture and a little bit of interesting background, I hope. I like it when I see people use cloth and stuff like that underneath the artwork. I always think it looks cool peeking through, so I thought, let's go for it. Especially today, for some reason, I don't know, I had the intention to do like 3 videos today, and my brain, I don't know, my brain just wouldn't think of anything. And normally, I can think of something. So yeah, I was bummed. I was like, okay, Tara, you gotta get to work, girlfriend. So I decided that doing a page with you guys would bring about some inspiration, at least, and hopefully for all of us, not just me. But I'm just gonna get some stuff down here. How's everybody doing today? Sunday. Did you go to church? Did you spend time with fam? What'd you do? Like I think I've already said, for me, this is Friday, and I'm kind of kicking back. Of course, I've also been distracted. My sweet honey, of course, you guys know, is taking me out tomorrow. And we are going to, go for our anniversary that was our actual anniversary was last Sunday on the 8th. So thank you to all of you who have said happy anniversary. I appreciate it so much. Cordy says thank you as well. And so I was thinking, about that because my honey has let me know he wants to take me to Hobby Lobby. And then we are going to go to, let's see. Well, I've already told you our plans. I'm just going to put down whatever comes to my mind. I swear I'm so clumsy today, you guys. I don't know. I have not... it started out a really good day for me and a real good morning and everything. And then just kind of, I don't know. I told you guys, when I get up, I'm really raring to go. And then as the morning progresses, I have a tendency to get tired. Do you guys do that? Does anybody else out there do that? I'm best early in the morning, and of course early in the morning I'm getting Cordy out the door and stuff, and so I'm not able to do anything until after he's gone. And yeah, so I am putting down some girly stuff on this one. This is going to be, let me see, I'm going to pull back just a little bit so you guys can see the whole thing. Yeah, this one's going to be kind of girlish, I'm thinking. I am going to be, at least it's my intention, to use a window in this one. So Miss Jody, you've wanted to see windows. I'm going to do something with a window, I think. I'm going to try. That is my desire to do. I don't want to make a promise and then be like, I'm sorry, never mind. I totally forgot to do what I was doing. And you know how it can be. So, and now I am going to grab my, let's see, I'm going to grab my gesso, and I'm going to grab a stencil. I wish I had a bigger stencil. I've got to work on this. My stencil collection and my stamp collection has grown beautifully, and that's thanks to many of you, actually. But my stencils are kind of limited, and so I really want to get, a few more of those. That would be a good goal for me. So I'm going to add a little bit, and I'm going to use my brush. I don't usually do this. Oh, do I use a brush? I don't remember. Maybe I do. I'm going to bring this up just a little, and I'm just going to add some through here. I have got on my list of things I want to get some paste, some modeling paste. And I also kind of want to try the Tim Holtz Distress Paste, I think it is. And he's got a couple other things, out there that I think I might like to try. So we'll see. I kind of think they're all kind of close to the same. So that's why I haven't gone out of my way to purchase a bunch of different, different items, because I kind of feel like I don't want to waste money on a bunch of the same type of product. But correct me if I'm wrong. I know there's a grit paste, there's a collage paste, there's, I actually had that in my cart. I had 3 of them in my cart this morning, and I kind of put them back in the save for later because I just wasn't sure, So if you guys, I know I can look up a video, but I know that some of you have more experience than me, or you have experience with things I don't have experience with, and vice versa. I mean, I've got experience with some things that people don't. So, we'll help each other out. So if anybody knows a lot about the different pastes and the different mediums to use, let me know your opinion, what you think. Because I'm making this one kind of girly, that's why I'm doing the swirls. Plus, I just love the swirls anyway. They're kind of my thing. But I thought they might look pretty with this particular. I don't want to get these all over. Well, I guess it won't really matter if I cover the tip of the boot. Just kind of putting a little bit around here. Pretty soon I'm going to do a page with some collaging underneath too, I think. I've been watching a lot of mixed media and art journaling videos, and there's just so many different methods and ideas and things that I want to try and that I've never tried before, or that I've done with different stuff but not in that realm of mixed media or art journaling. So I'm going to go wash this stencil really quick. I'll be right back. I don't want it to dry hard. I'm back, guys. Okay. I was just looking here to see if I wanted to add some of this cloth. I just think it's pretty and haven't gotten to use it for anything, and thought, well, maybe I can use it for something like this. Okay. So it took a while for that to dry. I don't know how pretty this will look once it's dried underneath this. It's kind of like a silk. It was a scarf. I think I got at a Goodwill or a dollar store or something. I don't remember. Not a dollar store. I mean a Goodwill or like a, you know what I mean, thrift store. Let's see. It's gonna at least give it some texture in the background there, right? Even if its color doesn't stand out as much as I want. I'm hoping. We'll see. I've never tried that. So, all right. I was looking through my stuff, and I'm kind of having a hard time figuring out exactly what I want to do. I know what I want my focal point to be for this, and so that's kind of where I'm headed with it, is to put, I want this centered in the frame. This, of course, is that Stamperia kit. I can't think of the name of it, but I'm sure many of you have used it. I'm late to the party again on that one. And then these are the Tim Holtz frames, and I did know that I wanted to grab some, if I can find it. What did I do with it? I moved so many things the other day, and now I'm trying to remember where I put my small little, I have the, oh, here, wait, they're probably still in here, hopefully. Yes, they are. I have this aged mahogany of Tim Holtz, and I wanted to, I thought it'd be pretty around the edge of this particular frame. To kind of change and bring it into the mix of what I'm doing here. So, and I'm doing the edges too because it's kind of a raised frame, and those will show on the sides. So you get it. I was talking to one of you the other day, and you were telling me that you can always tell when I'm not myself or when I'm not feeling good, and that's today. I know you guys could tell I'm being super quiet, and I'm having a really, really hard time thinking of what I want to do and creating, and I do not like that feeling, so I was praying between, I was like, Lord, I need you to help me, inspire me, and help me to come out of whatever little funk, you know, that I'm halfway in here. So be praying for me during this video because I'm just having a hard time. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being my friends, and that I can tell you the truth about stuff like that, and you're awesome, and you're not judgmental, and you just don't expect other crafters to be perfect. I have the best family in my group of friends here. So what I want to do is have this and then this as probably the last thing I do. So I was going to take and let's see, I kind of wanted to put that somewhere. Let's see, I wanted to also use some of these lovely words. It looks like I got some water on them in certain places. Let me see if I can find some kind of match here. Yeah, I definitely got these wet at some point on my, they've been floating around on my desk is the problem, and even though they were clipped together, they okay. I am choosing those three. They're speaking to me right now, so. And I'm gonna once again use some of the matte medium, and I think yeah. And I know I'm covering some of the stenciling, that's fine. I don't really mind that. I want to have it layered, so I'm just gonna go ahead and don't you just love matte medium and how it just sticks everything down so lovely, and yet you can see everything through it. Whoever thought to use it this way was brilliant. I'm gonna do, the reason I'm doing this one sideways, in case anybody's wondering why I'm putting this one sideways, is because, for one thing, I like for things to kind of, what's that word I'm looking for in the art realm, have that diametric, you know, twist to it. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. It's not that word, but anyway. But also I wanted to have room. Oh shoot! I wanted to have room for my frame and the young lady I'm going to put down in the center of the focal point. But for me, I do enjoy the offset of the sideways, and it's pleasing to my eyes. Geometrically pleasing, I think, is what I'm looking for. If I'm saying the wrong word, I apologize, but you guys think I know it, you know what I mean. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and dry that medium real quick. I'm not gonna pause it this time, because this dries pretty fast. Remember, and I've learned this from experience and also from listening to other artists, that your layers being dry is very important. That cloth is actually looking pretty cool. It doesn't look exactly the same, but it's deepened the nuance and vibrancy of the color of it naturally. So yeah, I'm liking the way it looks. I think that's dry enough for my purposes. Now I'm going to get out, do I want to use a brush? No, I'm going to use my finger. I really do like my finger, and I'm going to go around the edges like I do and kind of soften the edges. That I do love this particular practice right here. And it just kind of softens your whole picture and merges everything to where it gets kind of, once it's all said and done, it kind of gets that dreamy, foggy look, you know, smoky look, I guess I would be wanting to say. And I enjoy that. So Plus, it's just fun. It's kind of like finger painting. One of you mentioned about painting and that you would have to finger paint. I love the idea, and I've actually been toying with the idea of finger painting. I know that's kind of weird for an adult, but you know, not too weird. I don't think it's too weird. Not in our realm. And I'm just making sure even the shoes are kind of blended in. And what you can do before this dries is you can take, if you don't, I want more of the center to show, so you just take, before this gesso dries, just take a wet wipe and go in and kind of wipe it off the inner part of the picture. If you don't want it that high up into it, okay. You can see my fingers are still stained from yesterday's video. Oh my goodness, I made such a mess. It was fun though. There we go. Well, praise God. You know, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Prayer always helps. Amen. Sometimes you just need to get your work on the page. Just start. You know, a lot of times it's just about starting and letting the process kind of happen. So that's where I'm going to stay, I hope, right now, is just to let this kind of grow and build into what it grows and builds into. I'm learning that. That's a learned process. It really is for me. I guess some people are just born artists, you know, and to them these things come naturally. I'm going to use this, my little palette knife here, and I'm just going to kind of scrape along the edges of this. I want the texture and also to just kind of cover these edges, but mostly I kind of want the texture around the cheesecloth to be a little bit different. Okay. I'm starting to trust the process of this a little more and more as I go. At the beginning, I have to be honest, I mean, you guys know I was so fearful to even do art journaling or mixed media, and every time I've done it, I've loved it when it's done, but the process has been kind of hard for me because, like, looking at this right now, I don't see the beauty of it yet. Doesn't mean it's not coming, but for me, it's like this process, and I know it's probably like that for everyone, but I can only explain my experience, so that's what I'm doing. And as I'm doing it, I'm just turning this over. As I'm doing it, I'm not liking it. I'll be honest, as much as I want to like it, it's not happening for me. I'm going to push this down a little bit more. I obviously did not have enough medium underneath here, and it's starting to come up. But yeah, I'm struggling to like, but I was like this the other day with my green journaling cards, and ended up, when it was all said and done, I loved it. So that's what I'm trying to remember. And so the reason I'm saying all this is because if you experience that same feeling of not being sure, not knowing exactly what you want something to look like, or I have mixed, just remember what I'm telling you. That's all I want to say. I have mixed some of that powder. I've got the green and I have the purple. I don't know if I'm going to use the green or not. And I also have some pink acrylic over here, and then I have a little bit of purple acrylic, and I was going to add some water. I'm going to, in fact, I'm going to pull, let's see here. Sorry, I'm just grabbing another knife so I can use it. I poured a little more acrylic in this than I need, so I'm going to put some into another of the holders here, so I can spray some water into one and thin it out real nice. Okay. This is something I don't usually do, is use acrylics. I usually use the inks, or I use, you know, the Tim Holtz inks, or I'll use the watercolors and the powders and stuff. So this is new for me, but I want to try something I saw earlier, and so we'll see. Now I better dry that, so I'm going to pause for a sec while this dries. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. All right, so I am going to dab a little of the purple around, not a ton, of the watercolor. Okay. And then I'm going to do some water to get it to move. I am going to do some dabbing on this to kind of pull up some of the color. But I want it to move around the page and just be a part of, well, actually, you know, I kind of like it laying on top of the, because, you know, I would not normally say this, but like I said earlier, I'm starting to learn the process and that what's going to be in the backdrop. You know, that a lot of what I see now as a forefront will not be the forefront. It will be the backdrop. And I'm just opening up these words again so you can see them. I just wanted a touch of that purple. And I wanted to use some of this pink. It's kind of a metallic pink. And I probably, again, should dry that. I always forget to dry between. That is something I'm trying to learn to do. I have no patience for it, to be perfectly honest. I want to do what I want to do right now. And I know I'm not the only one out there who's like that. But there are certain steps to this that you need to respect. And drying your layers is probably one of the biggest ones. So just getting that watercolor. It's funny to me, this side of the material using the same medium of the matte gel, or the matte gel medium, and on this side using it dried with limes over here. It did not dry with limes on this side. And I'm not sure what the purpose of that is, but I just wanted to bring some of this over the top areas to just give a hint of this metallic in the darker. And then what I wanted to do was use the thin out version, the one I sprayed the water in. Sorry, I can't talk. I wanted to bring that in a lighter way by, you know, having it watered down. So like I said before, I just wanted this to kind of be in the backdrop. Okay. And now this one, I'm wondering if I can pull this in. Is it watered enough? I have these little syringes, yeah. I don't know if this is going to work for me or not. Let's see. Oh, there you go. That's pretty. It's probably not working as well as it would if I use a brush, but I'm definitely liking the color that's coming from it. Love metallics so much. Can't help it. Love it. I think I will use a brush. Let me grab, let's see here. Just gonna grab one of these smaller ones here, and I'm just gonna run it along the top. And then spray it. I kind of like what's happening with this color, so. I brought along a couple of others, and I'm wondering if I would like them as much as I do that one. Wait, that one needed shaken. Sorry about that. Just 1 second. I'm over here mixing. I wish I had more room and that I could have it set up for you guys to be able to see the entire thing I'm doing, but just bear with me. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about. Rinse that brush, and then I'm just going to take, I have some lavender here, and I'm going to also try to get some of that to come through. I was trying to get colors that were within that focal point piece, that girl from the Stamperia collection, and I don't want to lose the metallic look though that I have going here, so I'm running it back through again. Okay, that's probably going to be underneath her, so I'm not going to worry too much. And then I'm going to bring a little bit of green, just a little. Haha, just a little, Pammy. I love you. Inside joke. Inside joke. Okay. I know, you know, it looks absolutely horrible to me, to be honest, but at the same time, I can see its potential. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to be able to recognize when stuff has potential and not, and this has potential. So we'll see what happens when I'm done with it. Okay. All right. Now, I want to come back in with, I want to use you better dry. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm going to add in some texture, more texture here with my paste, or with my thick, heavy gesso, because I just really think that I need more. So, okay. I kind of like that look right there of the pulled up raised areas, so I'm gonna go with that. I'm liking it. So yeah, we'll see, right, what happens. This is all an experiment for me. This is what happens when Tara's completely unmotivated to do anything that day. I probably should have taken the day off, but I can't. I just can't. I have to craft. Okay. I actually like that drywall look. No, not drywall. Ceiling. Remember the 70s? All right. Okay, I'm going to dry that. Okay, I'm back. I have been playing while I was drawing, and I took, these are cookie cutters, and I took them and dipped them in the purple and kind of just did a little design around the edges with just some wavy lines. And I mixed the paint with, I mixed my purple and my pink to make a metallic purple, and I'm going to be adding some of that to the page. It turned out a really, really, really pretty color. So I'm going to add some of that to these areas where I've done the texture. Okay. Because I really wanted to get some of that purple and pink together, and I thought, oh, that would be pretty to mix the two, you know, and have it kind of, you know. Also, I got to tell you guys what's bothering me too is I wasn't a huge fan of either, but two folks died this week, Jeff Beck, and they both died on Thursday. Or no, Jeff died on Wednesday, and Lisa Marie Presley died yesterday. Or she had her heart attack yesterday. I think she actually passed away as well yesterday. And it's just, I don't know. It's just been so much death lately, and my heart is bothered by, you know, by that, and I'm just grieving inside, praying that they knew the Lord. You know, I don't know their stories. I don't know their lives, and I'm not going to judge. And so I'm just praying that Jesus, you know, that they're with the Lord now. And I don't know, I'm brokenhearted for the families, for the kids. I mean, you know, Lisa, I don't know about Jeff, but you know, he was very good friends with Johnny Depp, and they were doing music, and he was almost 80 years old, and he was still out doing concerts. I mean, that is amazing to me. So, you know, that he was still out doing music and making people happy. And, you know, I just think it's very sad, you know, that we've lost two more people just this week, in this last couple of days. And so, yeah, that's weighing on my heart as well, you guys. So be praying for their families. Lisa, you know, she lost her son 2 years ago and to suicide, and now she dies of cardiac arrest. She died from the same, you know, the same way her father died. Our lovely Elvis Presley, and yeah, my heart's just kind of torn up today. I got to be honest. I just feel really, really sad inside about that. So that, I think, is, it kind of threw off my day a little bit, and I just thought I'd tell you guys because I was grieved. And I was not like a huge follower of either one of them, but it doesn't matter. They're human beings, and they lost their lives. And yeah, Jeff to meningitis, to viral meningitis. He caught, or bacterial, he caught, you know, meningitis very recently and died very suddenly. So we just never know when our time is up and when the Lord is going to call us home, right? So we need to be ready. It just is just hard in my heart today. I've already cried for the families and asked the Lord to bless them, and I just wanted to share with you guys kind of what's in my head, what's going through my mind. Okay, so anyway. Okay, so I am going to make more of a mess. This is turning into a purple passion mess, but I don't know, I'm not hating it, which is a good thing, right? Right? Tell me it's a good thing. So I am going to add a little bit of detail. I think that's fun, and I'm going to grab a brush to do it because my pencils are so thick that I can't really utilize them for my woody pencils. I actually have it in my cart on Amazon to order the what do you call it? The thinner Stabilos, so that I can use them in a case like this. And I'm so shaky. I'm having a hard time just going around the edge, of course. I just wanted to bring a little highlight into the mix here and hope that I didn't, you know, do this out of order and then I'm going to regret doing it right now. Sometimes I do that. I'm still learning. Like, do you guys ever feel like that? Like you do things and then you're like, oh man, I should have waited and done that after. Or yeah, I do that a lot. I don't mean to, but I do that quite a bit. And you know what I could use to do this? I don't know if it'll work. Sometimes when I go directly into water, it doesn't work the way I want it to, but I'm going to try it. Let's see. Because it's a watercolor marker, it'll come back if it's not going to work for me. I was thinking I could just run around the edge with this. Yeah, sometimes when I go directly into water, the marker stops working. Yeah, it's not wanting to. It always comes back, but never mind. That was worth a shot. And I'm just running this on, I took some water and put it on the brush, and I'm just kind of running it across the pencil. I wonder if I should just, I'm trying this because I actually like that look better. See, I feel like I'm totally messing this up. But I kind of like it better going directly onto the edge. Like this. I want to order the big pack of these. They are so expensive, and they're for kids technically. The fat woodies like this, but they have them with gold, and they've got silver, and they've got black and brown and blue and all the colors. And it's like a pack of 18, right? But it costs a fortune. Now see, that's not dry right there. It costs a fortune. And it's what, $38, I think? Well, it ranges between $36 and $38 on Amazon. I was really surprised. I was like, dang, that's kind of crazy that it costs that much for these pencils. But yeah, they are totally the bomb though. I mean, I guess I can see why they're so expensive. I'm sure that people love them for their kids. Now, I know I'm going to mess this up. I'm going to do it anyway because I'm impatient. Yeah, there. You guys are probably like, don't touch it. Stop doing that. I know better, but I can't help myself. Because of all my pausing, this video is turning into a very long video, and I didn't intend for that to be the case. So yeah, it's not long for you guys. It's just becoming very long for me. I've had like half-hour wait time between, you know, I started at 10 and it's now almost 12. So that tells you how long it's taken. I know, it's only 2 hours. That's a long time for me. I have the attention span of a child most of the time. I don't know if you guys know that. I've told you that, right? It's true. I love you guys. Because I can actually say that, and for my audience that's with me all the time, I know that my friends are going to just laugh at me and know that what I mean, because you guys are awesome. And you've already given me permission to be like a complete dork around you, and it's okay. You don't get upset about that, and I love that about you. I'm going to dry this again. We're going to pause one more time. How much time do I have left? Oh, see, for you guys, it's like 45 minutes. For me, it's 2 hours. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I decided to also come back around this edge with black, because I've outlined everything else with black, and I can't, I'm using my archival ink, hoping that it'll be dark enough. I think it is. I love the reddish look I've given it, or that maroon burgundy kind of look, but I think the black needs to definitely be distinctive there. So yeah, to have it kind of flow with the rest of it. I hope I'm right. I'm still learning. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw on Facebook, and I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, you should jump on it. Because it's true. Artists Academy has a year subscription. I paid $1.49. It's a New Year's deal going on. I don't know if they still have it or not. I think they do, actually. But it's $1.49 for the year, and then it re-ups after, like a year. It'll charge you, but you can unsubscribe before that, and you paid for your year. So just in case anybody out there would like to do Artists Academy, it's pretty awesome. You should look into it. I think you'd like it. So I really like that. Okay, I'm glad I did that. So I'm going to do it with, I'm going to do it with the picture as well, to just kind of frame her, because I like that distinction. And I'm just going black distress crazy lately. I don't know. It's kind of funny. I do love to distress with like all different colors, and I haven't done a lot of that with you guys, but I really do. So I'll probably be doing more of that this year, because that's normally what I do myself. So now what I was thinking, what was I thinking? Shoot. See, if I don't do something like right then, I forget. Okay, think. I am going to blacken the edges. I'm just talking out loud so I can remember what it was. I wanted these to all be like Empower, Harmony, Challenge, and they're all painted over and everything. And then this one, I wanted it to just be like around with the black, and then, but no paint on it or anything, and just have it be distressed. So that's what I'm going to do real quick while I'm thinking about it. So it just kind of stands out as different from the rest. Okay. I can get this little butterfly without turning him completely black. That'd be great. Okay. And then, shoot. I had a thought, you guys. What was it? Somebody tell me, please. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. I was going to do like underneath the Dream Big sign, I was going to do like a nest of thread. And I have this gorgeous, come on, stop, Tara. This gorgeous silvery thread, or champagne-y, whatever color it is. And I thought this would look really pretty, just kind of nested underneath. If I could get it to quit sticking there, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm kind of new to doing this whole thing with the thread too. I know. I am so late to like the whole party on stuff that I feel like I'm telling half of you, I'm telling stuff that's been doing it for years, and you're going, what's the big deal? That's been around forever. But it's not that it's a big deal to me, it's just that it's new. So I know it's not new. It's new to me. It's like buying a used car. The car's not new, but it's new to you. That's how I feel. Now, I do know that I want this to be right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just put some hot glue right there. Do a little hot glue. And put this underneath. Hopefully, this is not going to look stupid. I don't think this threading thing, nesting thread thing, ever looks stupid. I think it's adorable. There we go. Dream big. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I knew it. I knew I'd do stuff out of order. Dang it, Tara. I'm going to have to pull it up before it dries. Okay. I knew it. You know why? Because I want to splatter. I want to splatter. And I can't splatter and get it all over them. So yeah, I have to grab my brush that I had. Thank you, Lord. I was going to say that I had right here. I'm going to do something a little bit bizarre for me. I'm going to try something. I usually always And I am going to still splatter with black, but I also want to do a few with this purple and see. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm so glad that I came out of my funk. It's funny, I felt better when I was doing the drawing the last time, when I realized I hadn't mentioned to you guys really what was going on in my head, and why I thought I was in a funk is because of these deaths, I felt so much better after I told you that now I feel like I can create again. So I'm kind of liking the splatters with the purple. Yeah, I like that. Now, I am going to grab my, really super quick, I'm going to grab my Kuretake. It's like Tandai, I don't remember the whole name. Let's see, is it on here? No, of course it's not on here. There's like a whole name, Bonsai something Kuretake. It's like this whole name for this paint set. If you've looked it up, because I've listed it before for you guys, then you know what I'm talking about. It's got a whole name. Okay, I just went ahead and put this purple with the black, and I am just making it a super dark purple that I am going to bring over the lighter purple. Tap, 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 tap. I know I'm covering this area, so I'm trying to not focus so much on that spot, because there. All right. I think I could just speckle stuff to death. It's silly. I heard somebody else say that, and I was laughing, because I'm like, I understand that feeling, because I'm the same way. I know it's weird, but I kind of want to do a few with that green. Just because there is green in this, and I don't even know if this will show up. Let's try it though, right? Yeah, I can see it. I don't know if you guys can decipher the different colors, but there's like a dark purple, a medium purple, and then this green. It's that watercolor powder. I'm not doing much of it, but I do want it there because there is green in the picture, and there's green in the background of what I just did, because I ran some, through, and I thought that way it would kind of bring it all together. I hope I'm not imagining things. Now, I'm going to put our little Nesty Poo back on where it goes. Yes, I said Nesty Poo. That's how I talk. I don't always talk that way with you guys, but yes, that is how I talk. All right, and we're going to put Dream Big right there. Okay. And then I'm going to put this little girl right there in the center. So I'm going to stand up so I can make sure that I have it in the center. I've been really wanting to use this kit. I wanted this silly Stamperia kit forever. And then I finally got the fussy cut part of it, the die cut part of it. I've never got the paper yet because it's always out when I go to order. But yeah, I just love it. There's that. Looking down on this, it's not that bad. I mean, it could be worse, right? I kind of was hoping to fit, like, maybe some flowers over here by Harmony. No, it's a little big, but let's see. I've got smaller pieces. I think these die cuts look so cute. And I could do, like, the black around them again. Maybe do a few, oh yeah. Maybe do a little something, something around the edges. What do you think? With some flowers and stuff. Maybe a bird would like to go flicking by. I'm getting crazy now. Don't go getting crazy, Tara. Why not? We're having fun. We're just playing because this is play day, because I couldn't think of a thing. Okay, let's see. You know, my daughter always had this thing about whenever I would cook, when we had nothing in the cabinet. And now Cordy, he always makes the same comment that some of my best meals are when I have absolutely nothing to make and I put something together, you know? And I was just laughing looking at this because I'm kind of feeling like this is the same way. I'm like, oh, I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do, and then it just kind of started to come together. Let's see. I'm just looking to see if these flowers, if I like them or not. I mean, I do like them, but if I want them, they're kind of cute. That little guy's a little bit too big, which is a bummer because I like him too. Aw, look at that little envelope. Isn't that adorable? I kind of feel like I want to put like a phrase right here. I have this one and it keeps coming. Let's see. I wonder if a whole thing would be. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. That says dream big, and this is in like a lavender, and I could highlight it and put that down. I think I might. So now I'm gonna, what time is it? Okay, I've gotta hurry. Now I'm pushing it. I'm just gonna kind of, oopsie, do the whole thing around. Okay. I love the black. I do. I've started to really like using the black as a distressor and not just the vintage photo. I used to think it would be too dark, but now I'm really starting to love it. You just got to be careful with it. It can, oops, it can overpower real quick and be too much, you know. Not like the vintage photo, you can kind of just keep going with it almost, and it doesn't take it over, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, what I was thinking here. I'm going to do the black. I'm not even positive I'm going to put this down yet, but I might. I want some. I kind of want something right there. Besides just my black lines. Now what I was thinking was to give this more of that burgundy look. And not so purple or so lavendery, you know. And then maybe do some of our gold around it. Because you know I love tempera. That's my... Do you notice I said that correctly this time? I always fight to say that because I look at it and I'm so literal. I always want to say tempera or tempura. And I was watching Artist Academy and she kept saying tempera. And I'm like, yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah. I might as well tell him myself because one of you will notice I'm a ditz. You know, it's okay. I'm all right with it. Now I'm just adding a little more black here with my woody stick. Okay. All right. Let's see. There, now it looks more suitable. All right. Real quick, we're going to glue this puppy down. I need to stand up or it'll totally be on there crooked. And I'm just going to run this around my edge before it has a chance to dry. All right. Now, go down even. Go down even, Tara. You can do this. Even and straight. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to run this along the edge since I prettied it up and made it look acceptable to my eyeballs. Put it right just off from the center of the frame. Because I'm going to put these little guys down too around those words. About right there. I know he's blue, but he just kind of goes because of the background of her, which in a way is good because there's so much purple and lavender and everything else around on this page that this actually looks a little bit blue right through there where I did that green. So I can't believe this actually came together. Seriously, you guys, I'm a little shocked. A little bit. No, a lot of bit. I'm shocked. It's true. Okay, there's that. This kind of feels like it's a little high. I'm going to shoot some more glue underneath this edge and push it. Oh, of course, now I've got it coming up. I find that if you grab hot glue fast enough, but not too fast, that you can usually pull it up and get it out of where you don't want it, you know. I kind of mess this up a little bit, but it's okay. This is just for my art book, my art journal, and it's all right. In fact, look at this. I can just come back in right here and darken the paint along the edge, and there. Can't even tell I really did anything. Okay, now I'm going to take my woody pencil and I'm just going to do my edges now, which is my favorite ending to any page. And I'm just telling you it's true. I like do all of this just to get to the end where I can do this part. For some reason, this is, does anybody else out there feel this way? I literally adore doing this part. Now this, because it's an edge along the inside of that, there's like a perforated edge right there that I'm working on. So you can tear these out with this and put it back in, or you can tear it out completely. And like I said, these are the ones from Walmart, so not bad. Okay, now I'm going to use my brush I usually use for spreading the woody pencil. I'm just going to get a little bit of water. I don't need much. And I'm just going to run it along this edge. I need to learn to edit so that I can do, like, at the end of the video, I can do like all the swirling camera work where it looks like the pictures, you know, how people do. They show off their artwork. Yeah, I don't know how to do that yet. I'm sure it's just a easy thing to do on there, but I just haven't really tried yet. I do love these woody pencils. I wanted the whole set because I was thinking how fun would that be to have like the other colors, you know, and I really want to try the gold one because you know how I am about edging everything in gold. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, if I had a pencil. Now I'm just going to use my finger on this part. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Never mind. I'm just going to kind of, this part's a little bit, because it's flat on that page, I don't have the edge running over it, but okay, guys, so there is our girl. I hope you like it. I actually don't hate it. It turned out not too bad. So let me see if I can change my lighting just a little so you can see it a little better. You can kind of see. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that I didn't bring anybody down too much with my kind of funk I was in. And I love you guys. God bless you. Thank you for spending time with me and for being my friends. You're awesome, wonderful women. and I love you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless. Bye.